Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Miguel. Now, Hermes 0.2 Herald just dropped. Here's everything that you need to know. Let me give you the breakdown. This update is one of the biggest updates ever for Hermes, so it's packed with a lot of major features. I'm going to be covering the ones that I found the most useful. So, the first one that I actually found is talking with Hermes. Lately, during this week, OpenAI released two new speech to text models, and right now everyone is racing towards that. There's a lot of new voice modes being activated left and right, and the teams at Nous Research actually gave us the talking to Hermes mode. Now, this is available in any interface that you use Hermes with, so either the terminal or the desktop application. I'm going to show you directly through the desktop application how you actually use this. So as you can see on the desktop application right here on the bottom, you actually have a new small icon that is a small ear. Now you can actually set up magic words, quote unquote, that will make it so Hermes actually activates whenever you actually sell them. So right now, Hermes is listening actively to all of my conversation, and I just have to say those magic words to start a session. Let me show you. Hey Hermes, how are you doing? And it's going to tell us how it's doing. So as you can see, I literally just started this. If you actually have an API key for 11 Labs, it will actually respond to you live through just a simple discussion, which I find absolutely mind-blowing. This is great because now you can actually use Hermes as your quote-unquote Jarvis without a lot of extra effort, really. Now I'm going to stop this one. You do actually have to click on the end. Just a quick note for the people who are running this through a VPS. If you connect to a VPS, so another computer, by using your own laptop, this feature will not work. They're already working on it. I found the bug and I noticed that someone actually just asked for it to be fixed. And knowing the team at Nous, this will actually get fixed within probably like 2-3 days. But do be careful, this feature is not working if you're using a VPS. Now, of course, we can continue over to the second feature, Cited Sources. Now, this is a feature that you don't really see in action quite a lot. It's mainly running in the back. What it's actually doing is now, whenever actually Hermes fetches information from the web, it's going to add an extra loop that will actually verify all of the quotes inside of the document that it got. So this helps Hermes reduce hallucinations. Quite frankly, I don't really see a lot of difference right now because I am not really measuring hallucinations, but this is fantastic for people who are very document heavy and research heavy. So always nice to have. Not the biggest feature for me, but yeah, you can have it. Now, this one is huge, however, outbound webhooks. Now, this is huge for people who actually work with automation. Now, what a webhook is, it literally is just a small packet of data. Think like an SMS message. Before, Hermes was not able to send SMS messages to other things on the web. So for example, let's say your CRM or things like that. Now, these outbound webhooks allow you to create a lot more automations. Very, very, very simple. Now, this means that Hermes is literally trying to become an all-in-one automation platform. I mainly use it like that. And this is actually fantastic to see. So you can literally give it an endpoint, and an endpoint is just a way to connect to another application, and Hermes will find the way to actually send that data. Now, this automation does not require AI. And what a lot of people get wrong is the fact that AI, well, automations don't really require a lot of AI. You can use AI to build the automations, but you don't need AI at the core of the automation. That's a key point that a lot of people miss. And this is making it possible now. Now, this one is super exciting as well. So A2A, or agent to agent, is a new, I would say, framework that's actually being released that helps agent communicate between both of them. Now, one of the main problems that we have right now is that if you're ever working with multiple agents, they don't really know that they exist, and therefore they can start modifying files all at the same time. So if you're working on your marketing campaign and you start modifying, for example, the copies that you're going to send, agent A does modifications, then agent B comes over, and they're like, okay, what is happening? I don't really understand. A2A fixes this. And one of the biggest examples that we saw right now is the Buzz platform. Now, Buzz, created by blog Jack Dorsey, is an AI native platform where AI talks with other agents. Now, this is still very young. Don't let me get you super excited. It's nice to be able to spin out agents left and right, but this is still in the early stage. So we still have probably 3 to 6 months before this really becomes super viable. But it's very exciting to see that Hermes is already trying to catch up with this new framework that will allow it to make it so multiple agents communicate with one another. Now, faster everywhere, of course. I love Hermes because it's incredibly fast. I even recommend you use the DeepSeek V4 Flash that was released just a couple of days ago. I'm going to make a video on that, but it makes it so it literally costs you like $3 to run your entire Hermes agent each and every single day. And that is extremely cheap for the level of performance that you get. Now, the desktop platform, I have to say, is quite frankly probably the best AI desktop application out there. It's extremely customizable. It's open source. It's getting updates each and every single day, which is just unbelievable. Just let me show you. It's literally drag and drop. Like you can build this application to make it so it actually fits all of your workspace as you actually need. So if you want to just change the layout, you can do it. If you want to configure this desktop application to communicate with another computer, you can do it. If you want Hermes to modify this application as well, because it's open source, you can actually do it as well. Now, a lot of people don't know, but if you hit Command K on your keyboard, you're going to have literally all of the things that you don't ever see in any part of Hermes, and there's just so much to select from. I could go over probably an hour just discussing about this desktop application, and that video would get outdated within 2 to 3 days because so much stuff is going on. But it's incredible the level of just increased performance and also utility that you're getting. Right now, you can literally just connect to any type of Hermes out there that you want. So VPS, your own computer, SSH as well. SSH is a secure type of communication. You can check all of the sessions that you have on your mobile, on your Slack, literally everywhere. You have all of your artifacts. You have all of the messaging platforms. You have all of your skills plus your hubs right here at the top. You have all of your sessions. You can change all of the models that you want. You have your terminal with your log. Quite frankly, it's unbelievable, and I'm pretty sure that this will just keep getting better and better. If you don't like anything, literally just ask Hermes to change it, and you will have your own version of the desktop application. Now, number 7 is also super impressive. Now, this is smart approvals. How many of you have just been clicking on the approve button when Hermes is doing something or when Claude is doing something? It's annoying. Quite frankly, we're using AI because we want to work faster. We don't want to micromanage robots. And this is what smart approvals actually helps you. What Hermes is going to do is going to read all of the approvals that you did throughout probably a day or a session, and then is going to detect the ones that you actually accepted several times, and it's going to make it so they're always allowed. And that is going to be just such a huge time saver in case you're someone who doesn't like working with the YOLO mode. Now, this, of course, is fully customizable. So that means that if you want your smart approvals to run once a day, for example, you can set that up. If you want them to run twice a day, you can set that up. If you even want them to run literally every session, you can actually ask Hermes to do that. A lot of people don't realize, but all of these settings, you can just change them. If you don't like how they're configured, or if you just don't like them at all, you literally just tell your Hermes agent that you don't like it, and then it's going to turn it off. Now, CLI Power Wave, quite frankly, this is another one that I didn't really check out because I don't really use Hermes through the terminal. So I guess that it's a nice to have. It works faster in the terminal, but I mainly use it through the desktop application and Telegram. So yeah, this one is not a major one for me. This is super nice. So now, whenever we're working with AI and we send a prompt and we get it wrong and we actually want to change it, you send the message and then you have to wait for AI to do the mistake. Now you don't. Hermes will steer the conversation mid response and it will actually change the output for you. Now, as well, this you can actually turn on or off. I actually just prefer to be able to modify the way that Hermes is behaving mid-flight. So I always turn this on. It's actually unbelievably useful. Self-healing tools. Now, Hermes had self-healing skills. it also has self-healing tools now. What's really great about Hermes is its capacity to be able to detect errors and then literally just correct them for your workspace. This is why I love it so much, and I just use it for all of my operations, literally. Now, everything that it was doing with skills, so being able to just correct all of the skills, is actually doing with tools. So this is incredibly useful. I cannot show you that mid-flight, but it's incredibly useful. And of course, new connections everywhere. So now it connects to Vercel. Vercel is the deployment platforms for websites. Now it connects to Buzz, so the platform by Block. And of course, if there's no connector out there, literally just ask your Hermes agent to create a connector for it and then just give it to the community. That's why this tool, Hermes, is so powerful, because there's not only one team behind it, there's literally thousands of people each and every single day making it better. Now, you get more, of course, because with Nous, you always get more. I don't even know if it's pronounced Nous, because that's the French pronunciation. Maybe no, Nous is the French pronunciation. Yeah. Anyways, of course, one of the major ones that I did not mention is this right here. So one of the big things with AI is being able to manage your context effectively, and the way that you compact your context. So when you reach the end of a conversation and just have to switch over to a new one while carrying the information from the previous one, that's called compaction, is very important. And they've been putting a lot of work in just making sure that those compactions don't lose as much information as they normally do. Now, this is so you can actually just use the same conversation indefinitely. And that's about it. So those are the major features. The ones that I prefer the most are, of course, the desktop application, talking with Hermes, and the automation one seems incredible as well. There's not a lot more to say other that I'm gonna make a few videos on how to actually use Hermes and set it up correctly. I highly invite you literally just go on Open Router, get an API key, start playing with your Hermes agent locally, and use DeepSeek V4 Flash. It will literally cost you $5 for maybe like 2 to 3 days of usage, and you will start to see the amount of things that this tool can do. Now, this is everything that you need to know about the newest update by Hermes. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you.